Hello, we're here in, what city are we in?
Richfield.
Richfield. And this is Maria and James, and I'm going to ask them a few questions. My name's Scotty. How you doing? Okay, tell me what the difference is in vending between here and Chicago.
It's a big difference. The police were really rude, you know. You can go to jail for one T-shirt, for selling food. They didn't give us a break. It was really cold, and we didn't do like nothing in there, just getting cold and getting stressed. But in here, at least we don't have the police, but yesterday was the blizzard, and it was really cold, you know, so it wasn't the policeman this time, but it was the weather. We're doing better today, at least we don't have the snow, and I mean, he can tell you about the rest of the tour, the other cities, how it's going to be.
Yeah, James, tell us about this blizzard that we had yesterday. I understand this is the first time you've ever sold items at a blizzard.
This is the first time in over 250 shows that I've vended in a blizzard. You know, we sold in the snow once or twice on spring tour, but never in a blizzard. And we did pretty well. It was kind of fun.
What other place could you go to, stay in a hotel, and walk around and never, hey, how you doing, man? How you feel, you know? I mean, deadheads are the friendliest, nicest people you ever meet. Yeah, there's bad apples in every bunch, but as a whole, man, I'd say like 97% of the people are just laid back, wonderful people who care about themselves, who care about their brother, they care about their sister, and they care about the world around them. But I can feel the excitement building up now that, like, when we're in that arena, I think it's just going to be, I think it's going to be a real powerful force in there. Which always is, but you just have a feeling that because of not having it last night, everyone's like, man, tonight's going to be a night, you know. Everyone's saying the band's going to play like we've never played before.
March 14th, 1993. It is March 14th. This is March, as you can see. Behind me is a winter wasteland, which kind of is reminiscent of the days when there were Grateful Dead shows years ago during the Ice Age, when we all got together and we partied during the Ice Age. Well, this is just a retraction, a regression to that time. We're back in the Ice Age, and there you see flying is the flag of Norway, and I feel like we're in Norway. It's brutal, baby. It's brutal.
Well, here we are on our third leg of the spring tour of Grateful Dead. We are now in beautifully, surprisingly gorgeous, sunny Albany. We've run into a lot of bad luck over this tour with blizzards and hard to find tickets, but I finally got one. I got a ticket for this show. It's 60 degrees plus. They're allowing vending. The cops are cool. We got a parking space. I think because it is the last show, someone's up there saying, I'll give him a break this time.
Well, there's pretty much no vending in Cleveland ever, and as far as Chicago goes, there was vending going on, but it was on the sly. A lot of people got their stuff taken and arrested, but you can get your stuff back, but it was $75. But here you know, they were ready for it this year. The mayor wrote a letter to the Deadheads through Dupree's and said, come on into town, have a good time. You know, the police are letting it happen.
You've had no problems vending here today?
No, it's a private lot, so they rented out spaces.
So you had to pay for a spot here?
Yeah, and with that, it's a private lot, and you can do whatever you want on the property. So they let the vending go, but that doesn't approve of it because it brings in another scene that they're not into. You know, that restricts them. I think that like restricts them from playing at places they want to. Like they can't play in a lot of places in California now because people show up with no tickets, and something like happened in North Carolina, big scene gets out of hand, and it gets ugly, you know, and that's not good for anybody.
Well, we meet again.
Blessings, blessings.
Nice to see you.
Good, good. It's nice to see you under better conditions.
Yes.
This is the way it should be everywhere, you know, as far as I can see. You know, as far as, you know, private lots like Chicago and things like that, they are, you know, kind of taking the no vending stance and putting their foot down. And the word that we get mostly, you know, is that this is at the sanction of, you know, either not necessarily the band, of course, because Jerry's not out here kicking people's butts, but, you know, the Brockham folks and people who have been hired by the Dead to put it down because they are telling us that they don't want the scene around them anymore, which sounds really confusing to the people out here. Well, it's a community, you know, and at the very basis of it is, you know, the American rights of these young people who have come here looking for a tribal identity and a community to be an active part of, and for the people who are making things and bringing them out here to exchange and barter for, you know, the money that people earn at their jobs. You know, that's social and that's a community thing. And the economy would certainly be in a lot better shape if people were making things and exchanging them with each other. It seems like the smart move, you know. Here it is, it's peaceful, there's no confrontations between the police, and compared to some of the nightmare situations, you know, this is pretty good.
I see you still have your wish stick here.
Oh yes, the
Goes
staff of
everywhere
wishes.
with
This was my main reason for coming to the East Coast, was to bring the staff of wishes out here.
And many people have been making wishes?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Make a wish. Wishes from the heart come true, as we can see. No guarantees on the rest.
I was here a couple years ago, and the mayor and the chief of police came down and shook everyone's hand, and you know, and it is nice. And I spend a lot of money in these cities. You know, I'm a vendor. You know, we're going to bring $1 million a day into Albany as a group, and some people can count that money and appreciate it. You know, and I do appreciate not being treated like I'm an unwelcome guest. You know, when I spend as much money as any other conventioner, and it's certainly if this was a football crowd, there'd be a hell of a lot more problems than this.
What are you selling here today, my friend?
Well, actually, I'm selling stickers that I made, and well, right now I just traded one. You gotta love the trade and barter system.
Barter system, man.
It's the only place in the world you'll find it, well, in the United States anyway, in this culture.
We're in front of Knickerbocker Arena right now. You get it? Lucy in the Sky with fuck. I'm gonna get kicked out of the show. I'm not even in it. I got kicked out last week during the Scar Fire, right? Scar Fire. I got kicked out because I said fuck when I went like this. The cops would let me do this all night long.
They're gonna win it one of these years.